Hey friends, it's Mr. Chad again. So this week we're learning about forms of energy and magnets, okay? So last time we learned about forms of energy, about thermal energy, light energy, electrical energy, and sound energy, okay? This time we're going to learn about magnetism. Can you say that? Magnetism, okay? We've learned about magnetism before. You get to play with magnets to see how they push and how they pull. They have two sides, polar sides, just like the Earth has two polar sides, a north and a south pole. Okay, so one side pushes the other, and the other side attracts. Okay, all right. So first, we're going to do our read aloud on magnetism, and then you're going to turn to your workbook and go to your workbook and turn to page 19. Okay, page 19. So get your workbook ready, and let's do the read aloud. All right, you ready? All right, magnetism. Reading science, kindergarten, force, motion, and energy. All right. What is magnetism? You can't see magnetism, but it's all around us. Earth is like a giant magnet. Do you know what the poles are called at the top and bottom of Earth? They are called the North and South poles. Just like Earth, a magnet has poles too. They are called the magnetic poles. A magnet is strongest at its poles. So a magnet is really strong at its poles, but not as strong over here on this side, okay? Even though we can't see magnetism, we can see how it works with magnets. Look at those magnets. They're attracting all the bits of metal. You remember what kinds of metal? Let's find out. Most magnets are attracted to things that are made of iron or steel. Can you say that? Remember those? Iron or steel. Can you think of things that are made of iron or steel? Do you think a magnet is attracted to these things? Is the pen have iron or steel? Maybe so. It looks like it. Does the paperclip have iron or steel? Yes, it does. Do you remember the paperclip on the string? How we made it float? The wagon, does it have iron or steel? I think so. That looks like iron or steel. A magnet would be attracted to them because they are made from iron. Would a magnet be attracted to these things? All of these things look like plastic, except for this one. This one looks like metal, but that's a different kind of metal. That's aluminum. That's why we call it aluminum foil. So no, it would not be attracted to those things. These things would not be attracted to the magnet. Do you know what they are made of? Are you surprised that aluminum foil is not attracted to a magnet? It's because it's aluminum, not iron or steel. It's fun to learn about magnets. Find things around your classroom that will or will not stick to a magnet. So we did that in class, remember? Okay. All right, so now you need your workbook, okay? So turn to page 19 in your science workbook. Okay, this one. Turn to page 19, okay? I'll give you a moment. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go. Okay? All right, magnets. Let's reflect. Magnets stick to most metals. We can also say magnets attract most metals. Attract means to stick to. Okay, kind of like you can stick a magnet on a refrigerator. What do the letters stick to on the refrigerator door? The door is made of metal called iron. There is a magnet in each letter. The magnet sticks to the metal door. Some things attract magnets. We call those things magnetic. If it attracts magnets, it's magnetic. Can you name some of the things in the picture? We have paper clips, nails, and a magnet. These are metals that are attracted to magnets. All these things are magnetic. Look out! Some things are not magnetic. Not all metals are magnetic. This can is aluminum. It won't stick to a magnet. Pennies, plastic, and wood are also not attracted to a magnet because they're not made of iron or steel. Try now. Now you try. Look at the 3 pictures below. Which things will stick to a magnet? Which things will not stick to a magnet? Circle your answers. Iron paper clips will or will not stick to a magnet. Iron paper clips will. Okay. Iron screws will or will not stick to a magnet. Iron screws will. Now you try. A rubber ball will or will not. Which one? Circle it. Circle the correct answer. A rubber ball will or will not stick to a magnet. Circle your answer. All right, let's keep going. What are two more things that are not magnetic? Write your answers below. Test them with a magnet to be sure. Well, if you don't have a magnet at your house, you can try your refrigerator, okay? And see if you have any magnets on your refrigerator. If you don't, then just think of something that is iron or steel, okay? And write your answers down here, okay? I'm going to put, let's see, what can I find that's iron or steel? This looks like it's iron or steel, maybe. What else? Put chairs. So our chairs in the classroom. And what else? Our tables have iron or steel. Not all tables do, but ours do in the classroom. Remember, some tables and chairs are wood. Wood does not attract magnets, but chairs, if it has iron or steel in it, it does. Okay, let's move along. Every magnet has two ends. Those are we call those its poles. They have two poles or two ends. One end of the magnet is called north. That's the north pole of the magnet. One end of the magnet is called south. It's the south pole of the magnet. Okay. You see how this one's straight across? One is north and the other south. This one is bent so that they're on the same side. North, south. Think about putting magnets next to each other. Different things can happen. Two magnets may attract, north and south. Two magnets may also push apart, south and south. So if they're both the same side, then they push each other apart. You can push with it. Okay? If they're on the opposite side, so north and south are opposites, that means that they'll attract. Okay? They'll pull each other. Next page. Look at the picture below. Two magnets are next to each other. The same ends are next to each other, so the magnets push apart. Okay, so if you put north and north together, they push apart. Now you try. Draw arrows to show if the magnets come together or push apart. I know if they're the same, they push. So where will I'll put the arrows? But these are not the same. North and south are opposites, so that means they will pull together. Now you do the next one. Here we have south and south. What will happen if you try to push them together? Will they pull together or will they push apart? Use your arrows to show what will happen. All right, see you next time, friends.